Bless up guys, Yannick Reed here and welcome back to the YouTube channel. As I mentioned before, my name is Yannick Reed and on this channel I would like to talk about tech, creativity and lifestyle, focusing on photography and videography. So if that sounds good to you, Josh, hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one. So today I want to take a step back to 2020 and bring you guys behind the scenes of when I directed a TV commercial for MasterCard with coffee. It's my first TV commercial ever and it is currently airing at the time of me making this video throughout the Caribbean. It's awesome. I had the opportunity to just grab a little bit of footage on my iPhone throughout the process, just getting a little bit of tidbits. Considering I was actually directing, I'm not too hands-on on the vlog, so I'm here to kind of just narrate you through the majority of what's happening. So let's not idle right now, let's just jump right into the vlog. It is so early, nobody is up right now. Morning. So today is day one of a very important shoot. I will be shooting my first TV commercial with brand MasterCard featuring coffee. We're gonna be going out of town for a day one shoot. The great thing is that I'm getting to shoot this ad with the same team, essentially the same team that I shot Lockdown with. And I'm pretty excited. I am feeling really good. I don't have any pre-shoot jitters. Strangely enough, I usually have them. Yeah, quick annotation here. So before 99% of my shoots, I am just like a wreck. My brain is trying to make sure I remember everything. I'm trying to just meds. If I remember all the shots going over my shot list, I am usually not in a good space the night before a shoot or even hours before the shoot. But leading up to this shoot, I was really chill. Because it's a TVC, it's really straightforward. The shots are it's not to say it's not creative, but it's very specific. It's very get exactly this and move on. This whole shoot was being produced by Phase 3. Big up Phase 3. They helped make the whole process extremely easy. But super prepared. Went over everything. Everything seems to be properly in order. I've nothing to worry about and I'm having some positive vibes for a good day one. So just gonna be bringing you guys with me as best as possible throughout this shoot. Because the last time on Lockdown we did not get the footage. So we're changing it this time. See them here? My DP and my AD, legendary 20 mil DP, 20 mil AD. Yeah. Come on, work you then. Yeah. My early morning. Today's camera. Same camera as Lockdown, Blackmagic 6K. This is Randy's machine.
What's up, brother?
Randy's little baby right here, gonna do the job. How you feel today?
Good enough. Actually feel very good actually.
Feel prepared?
Yeah, very prepared. How you feel?
Feel great. Mr. AD, how you feeling?
Feeling amazing. I'm here with a great team of people and we're going to have a lovely day.
Alright, so we're here at our first location, Mammy Bamboo Blue in Mammy Bay. First time ever here in real life. Yeah. Yeah, I don't ever remember being here before. Really nice and quiet.
Alright. And then not bad. I like the lighting still.
Not too harsh.
Yeah. But you're all no.
Over here, so. Yeah, yo. Randy is working out the first shot. We just talked through it. It is a lovely morning.
Yep.
The lighting out here is great. Really love the lighting out here. It's so nice. Like, it looks even so great on just the phone camera right now. I am actually feeling super pumped to shoot this. Like, I'm excited. Like, this is gonna be so nice. It's so nice when you have like, you see them shooter where everybody just actually does their job. Woo! You can actually just focus on doing your job and just know, say, yo, you're there and people are forward there. So the place is well sanitized. Marona boy, yeah. What's really crazy is that this is genuinely a big shoot. Like, look how much like all these buses here are for us. And, you know, normally, truth be told, I'd be kind of freaking out because, you know, you have so much people, not directly under your command, but under your command and you're worried about messing up and all of them stuff like that. But I don't have none of those worries today, and I guess that's just the benefit of planning properly. Alright, we have some stuff being set up. Camera. We are about to get our first scene going on. Red shot.
Over there, there's a pump to cover back.
What's the DP strategy for today?
What's the DP strategy for today?
Yeah, like what's your thoughts going in?
Alright, well, so far, I mean, just coming from the last shoot that we did with Coffee, we had a really good energy between me and you. So right now, we're really prepared, we know the shots we're going for, and I really just kind of keeping it, the lighting not too complex, because I want to look very natural as possible. We still have like a character on top. So
what's your signature style as a
signature
DP?
style as a DP? My style, I would say, a mix between donkey narrative. I don't like to overlight. Coming up as a photographer, I used to own just one light, so I've always shot my stuff with one light and about. First thing, how you use the sun. So that's really my approach today, to keep it few on the HMIs and little amounts.
Nice. Yeah, so that location being a beach, those were where all the beach scenes were shot. If you watch the ad, those were some of the most straightforward shots that we did for the entire production. Maybe even the easiest. A little bit of a setup to just, you know, make sure that the lighting consistent and the lighting is soft, but yeah, that went well. And we're moving on to the second location is Miss T's Kitchen in Ocho Rios. Nice restaurant, you should go there if you have time. Let's jump right back in. Welcome to our second location, which is Miss T's Kitchen in Ochi. Just had lunch at Miss T's. We are preparing for the next scene. Spoke with Randy about this next scene here already. I'll tell you guys about it. It's just a simple dining scene, coffee and one friend. You know, this is the shot where we're actually gonna have the use of the client's item, the MasterCard card. So we're doing it here. We're gonna have coffee on this side, we're gonna have the friend on this side. Chicken, fried fish, and chicken.
Coffee's friend is supposed to be here.
We're gonna get ready to dress the scene.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, our scene is pretty much done being dressed. And we have that here. We have that food. Oh, we have a bowl going over here. We have a bowl some here. We have that there. With mask and without mask?
We're not a very light one, a very light one. Light.
Alright, just wanted y'all to know that this is a wrap now. Finished. That last, as you can see, it's night. We started here in the day. That last shot got very tedious unnecessarily, but we got to it. Finished. Day 1 of 3 is over. Okay, so right there I was a little flustered. Obviously, so we got to miss teas when the sun was up, and we finished when the sun was down. Mostly in part due to, you know, at that time the COVID curfew was 8 p.m. Ironically, it's back at 8 p.m. now. The scene at that restaurant, it was a little bit of high stress, mostly because we were fighting with the light. We had wanted ideally natural light to be lighting that scene, so it, you know, it feels like an early afternoon lunch. From like 4 o'clock, you're setting up, we're already behind time. Time moves really rapidly and we're losing light. And the difference between like a music video and an ad, especially just difference between working like super creative or in music and in corporate, is that there are a lot of brand guidelines that you have to follow. It's very specific. This is a big global brand that serves a variety of peoples, and it's a brand that has been established for a long time. So there are just certain things that can be overlooked on like a small thing or like a music video that a big brand objectively can't overlook, because brand perception is so important to brands, and it can make or break a company, especially based on what you're communicating. There was a little bit of difficulty in terms of ensuring that that set in terms of art and placement and even the food that's being eaten is something that is authentic to Jamaica, in line with MasterCard's branding, and communicates an organic message without in any way being offensive. And you say, how can it just be offensive? And trust me, when you have a big brand to protect, you look at the smallest, most insignificant things. And that is understandable, but sometimes when you're on set, those things can really be the type of stuff that you don't want to hear. But we wrap that scene and we're moving on to the next day. Day 2, I totally overslept. I went into my bed on time and forgot to set my alarm for today. But I'm 30 minutes late, but it happens, and you know, I feel fucked up. But before you spend too much time feeling sorry for yourself, the first point is to like get there. So yeah man, I shot it right here now. First of all, let me just say I have never ever been late to a shoot. That's like my first time ever. Spoiler, didn't really hurt anybody. We see when you have multiple day shoots back to back, rough man. You reach home from a long day of shooting and you knock out before setting your alarm. Trouble. Alright, me reach. It never too dark. That's why you have your best friend as your AD. He saves your life. So yeah, just a try. Get some tea. Well, day 2. Yeah, we'll try to do it. You understand? Young boss. Get in there, Randy. Get in there. We are at our location for today. I would say location 1, but we're doing everything in this location. We're doing our shot outside first, and then we're gonna go inside to this house and do all our shots interior. Hopefully our time runs much nicer today. Our first shot is the most complicated shot, and I like to get difficult stuff out the way. I am glad that we're just gonna be diving into the hard stuff first and then working our way back to the easier stuff. Still positive, still feel good, can make it happen. So
time coffee comes, she's already done and you prep coffee.
Production, obviously, this is our. DP Randy, talk about your setup.
Well, today we are using a 6K Black Magic. Because we have Black Magic coming in through clutch. We're using a CP3s. We have a little iron filter on it with some black mat tape. And Alex is setting up the mat box now with a Chromis and some ND filters. And we're running everything mostly easy rig handheld. Because we just want to get a little nice lively feel. But yeah, so far so good. A nice balanced rig. I like working with it. I love being very hands-on. So good to go. So the next thing we're going to need is the 12 buys after. So every time stand. Watch your one light, watch your light, watch your light.
Alright, it's feeding Andy?
I'm ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's on now. Yeah, it's fine. Speeding.
Alright, and Q coffee. Wait.
Yeah, Q coffee. Hold on, hold for son.
No, Q coffee, go. Okay, so what's really happening here is the driving shot in the ad where coffee drives past and waves to some kids. You would think that it's easy. I mean, in the grand scheme of stuff, it's easy, but you know, coffee has to drive back. The kids are here, Randy's here, Travis, AD, I have to cue him to tell Coffee when to drive. I think he's actually in the car, laid down, telling Coffee when to drive. Coffee has to drive at like this speed, all while the kids run. Randy focuses on the kids and then points to Coffee. Letting all of those things line up in an ideal fashion is the challenge, but we get it done after a couple of tries. But back to it. And action on, kids. Be excited. Yeah, man, Coffee's there. Scream, yo. You're so excited. Can't believe it's Coffee. Oh my God, she's here. Yeah, Coffee, wave back. That's perfect. Loving the energy. Yeah, keep it. Don't lose it. And cut. Yo, quick thing to note, yo. Big up those kids. They had to do that take a lot of times. They had to they had to do it a lot of times and they were getting pissed.
Yeah. We can do the shot.
Randy says we can do the shot. Alright. And then the rain. Need help?
Oh, it's got a bit.
Our rain just starts. These are things that just happen while you're shooting. So after we got a bit of torrential rain for like 10 minutes, we are back about to shoot again. So the AD is very comfortable in the van and love goes off in a car, you know.
Tell me when you're ready so we can dispatch accordingly.
It's alright. Like I just said, right? Yeah. It's alright. What's this?
I'm gonna drive, yeah. And I always get to roll another nice vehicle, you know. Look at that. Alright, so that was the car shots. We'll move into the house now. You are going to see a setup that didn't make it into the final ad. Alright, we have another scene in here where the scene is dressed and nice, where we have, you know, Coffee chilling in a bean chair. We have a nice dress over here. We have a nice record machine. I probably do a good well clear most of the scene. We just need to check out this couch and thing. Yeah. So that setup, based on the location, it was a little too cramped, you know. The client wasn't loving it, and you know, there just wasn't an opportunity for the DP to move around to get the ideal types of shots. So we used a different setup for that shot, which would be Coffee at the table. Alright, we have a scene about to happen. Coffee and Mommy. Yeah, but our final scene is, you know, the scene where Coffee walks in and hugs her mom. One of my favorite scenes. Love moments of tenderness and stuff like that where you can capture in film, where you just get in real close and, you know, it just give you that warm fuzzy feeling there. I love that shot. But those two shots were our last shots, and trust me, on that day towards the end, I was really feeling exhausted. Like the tired from the day before and the tired of that day there, I made it feel like I was going to drop down, God no.
And that's a wrap, people. Let's pack up.
That's a wrap. Cut the check and cut the...
Day 3, you know, and today we're not late like yesterday.
We don't have a lot of time to get our first 2 shots. Today's shot is we're getting coffee, doing a presentation. We're at a school, but we need it to not look like a school. So we're gonna be just shooting in this direction. Randy's taking photos. So we're just going to be shooting in this direction. You know, you see how the difference between here looking like just like a play field, and then here looking like a school. So shooting in this direction for the first scene. Yeah, so we're just going to try and make it happen, keep it nice and tight. Yeah. What are you doing here?
It's usually just do this to kind of check the light and just kind of how the light shadows fall. Some of the side based on, you know, want to shoot a little from the shadow side, get the key over this side. So they're going to put up like a 12 by just to kind of soften the light, especially by the time everybody gets ready on set. It's going to be a little bit sunny. Well, sunnier than this and hot, no more nice light. So the 12 by will soften out the light and then we'll just throw something under that just to lift them up if we need to fill in some of the shadows to make it just not too contrasty. And we're good to go.
So, you know, a thing about sunlight now is that, you know, when you have direct sunlight, like right there, you get really harsh shadows. So that's why they have this thing set up where the sun just comes right through it and it diffuses the light, it softens the light, you get that nice selfie type of lighting. I know you see the hard shadows, but you know, we can shoot so close, or even like this, that you don't even notice that there's a shadow right there. So that's just some on location magic.
Money, 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 money.
Invest in good equipment and good gear if you want to actually develop and progress as a creative. It's not just about the gear, it's also about research. But Randy does a good job of research and getting good gear. That's why he gets good jobs.
Yeah man, so that shot was between an adult, 2 kids and Coffee. The adult was supposed to kind of be like a parent, principal kind of figure. Big up those kids too. I think one of them was having a bit of a rough day. It took him a little while to kind of boost up him energy. You know, you're directing, so you have to identify, you know, what direction is gonna help to give your actors or talent what they need to deliver. You know, I think the mistake too that was throwing him off is that I got his name wrong. I didn't have his name right. I think I was calling him by his wrong name. I think there was something else other than that, but I think that too was annoying him. So, you know, I just apologized and I told him I was really sorry about that, and I got it right, because no matter the kid's age, you know, people want their name to be said correctly. So that was something that we had to work through to get that scene done and move on to this next one.
So the last shot here at this location is we're just gonna have Coffee doing a selfie with 2 kids, and we'll have to show respectful social distancing, so we'll have to kind of work through that. So just this little nice little garden spot here. She'll just be stooping here with the 2 kids, and then that's it for this location, and then we're on to the next one. The secret trick that I've got, you know? A little light that come through the trees, you don't know it. Where are you riding? Light. And the camera here, and the big nice softness. You see the time I have to go up on that about 17 there.
So, we have a little medium close-up with Coffee and 2 kids. She's going to be doing a nice selfie shot. We have some nice foliage in the background and the sunlight coming through the leaves, giving a little dappled effect. That's really nice. We have the 12 by right here, 12 by softening the light. big up Gaff. Look at this, yeah. And then we have some sort of phone thing over here, so I don't know that light. We have an XHMI over here, so it's a jab or jab? Jab. Okay, that's what I'm there talk, yeah. Yeah. And thing, and then I think that's it. We're keeping it simple, we're keeping the most of it very natural, you know, very grassroots, very Jamaican. Yeah, and that's it for today.
So we're just trying to get this selfie scene right now. Just waiting on makeup to just finish a little thing. And yeah.
Camera speeding.
And action! Yeah, looking into the camera, alright, nice and thing. Yeah, alright, you can put down your hand now and maybe you guys wave. Nice, I love that. Yes, you see kind of flow. Okay, so great news. We're here at the legendary Tough Gang Studio, about to do our final scene for the entire commercial. So for this scene, we're just trying to get like a nice vibe or like coffee. You know, it's like doing a jam session in studio, like so she, like almost like she's creating a song and she's working it out with a guitarist. So she's gonna be just doing that, and we're just gonna get like some wide shots. It's all happening inside. We just get some wide shots, some establishing stuff, and yeah, you know. Sanitization. And I have the records. We're not filming any of this here. I have Uncle Bob right there, so we're in here. Here we have Laura, excited that we're about to be finished. You know, she's super pumped. You can see the energy in the room is. Oh. We have Alicia, who is very excited to be finished, and we have camera crew who is they just put on some excitement. We have Grabscoff, the legendary Nico Grabscoff. Alright, so this is our set. This is where most of the magic happening. Set up by art department, really nice. A bench there. Nice colors. Oh no, I just realized something. This is blue.
Remember what I had said earlier about brand guidelines? With shooting, I had for MasterCard, and their colors are red and yellow. They have direct competitors whose logo is blue. When I noticed that drum is blue, this is a moment where you have to get art department to kind of come in and see what they can do. Thankfully, there was another drum set there that was yellow, so we could have just put that in there quick.
Yeah, so they're setting up the scene. Now that the light has come in, it's looking really nice. Alright, so we're replicating a jam session inside the studio. Those looking nice. This is like the lit.
And those shots were pretty straightforward. Some of my favorite shots to get to the shoot because it kind of is more in my wheelhouse as somebody who, you know, does more music related stuff. I was really familiar with how I wanted my shots and how I wanted to get them. There's a lot of letting it play out organically. I let Coffee and Nico kind of just actually vibe because they've actually played music together. And just in the process of them actually organically vibing, I just let Randy just kind of orbit around them, get close, get wide, get details, all the different stuff while they are actually in reality doing what they're doing. So, you know, we got an acoustic performance of Toast, which was cool while shooting, so that was sick. So that was pretty much the end of shooting the ad. In total, it was a 3-day shoot. It was a good shoot. It was very meticulous to get everything, but it was a great crew. It was a great team. Everybody worked well together. Everybody gelled together, and I love the finished product. I'll link the finished product in the description. I don't know if I can play the full thing here in this video because it's not mine, but you can go and look on the ad and kind of reference some of the shots that were broken down in this video from that ad. And if you have any other questions about what it was like to shoot an ad or just what it's like to direct an ad, just drop them down in the comments. If you reached the end of this video, comment outside. Yeah, comment outside. Thank you so much for participating in this video, and continue to bless up yourself.
Travis, give them the dumpling song.
Dumpling song? I haven't sung that song in years. I don't remember the lyrics, people. I'm
So
sorry.
play some new one. Yeah, go on like an artist.
We in a tough gang. They sing a tough song.